What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It is your boy D Dice, and now today, what I want to go over and review is Shazam. I love Shazam. I really did. I checked it out on Saturday, and today is Monday, and I really enjoyed Shazam. I enjoyed the meaning behind Shazam, because not too many people know about Shazam. I only seen him in a couple of cartoons. As far as Justice League and just back in the day, and then even with the Young Justice League that they have with the cartoons, which I barely watch, but I did check out, knowing that he's a kid, and when he says the word Shazam, he transforms into a grown man with superhuman abilities. And you just got to see the backstory, and they humanized Billy Batson, which was really good, by the way. The two boys that played Billy Batson and Freddie Freeman, the guy in the kind of like with the walker, they really have really good chemistry. And I particularly like Freddie Freeman because his performance of just that geeky, still dark, but like very informative, foster brother, I really enjoyed that. And I like the aspect of the wizard that was trying to find a pure soul, as long as he can keep those 7 deadly sins locked away. And even the 7 deadly sins kept saying, hey, you're not going to lock us away forever. And when the wizard in the beginning of the movie, he tried to get Thad, and Thad ended up trying to touch the ball because he was just trying to, he just wasn't worthy. And it pissed him off ever since, turning him into a super villain. So he did his whole life tracking them down, trying to find that, and then he finally finds it, and he goes the wrong path because he was just like, I've been trying to find you, and you told me that I wasn't good enough to even do this. So that doesn't make any sense. So I see the path of why he wanted to become a super villain, because his dad was a dick, his brother was a dick, and they're kind of like corporation owners or whatever. They own their own corporation, scientific building, whatever. So he just was like, I'm gonna just stray off the path and do my own thing. And here comes Billy Batson, where he's not a pure heart, but he has a good heart. And at that time, the 7 deadly sins broke out, left already, gonna cause all kinds of havoc. So the wizard had no other choice but to give it to Billy Batson. He was the last one. Like, I don't even care if you ever, man, just do good, And just like I said in my reaction to the trailers, they spent a nice time trying to figure out what his powers was. But they didn't do it in a point where I was bored. They did it in a point where, yeah, I'm going to show you this, he could do this, and this, and then go into the dramatic, and then they're going to go back to that, okay, he could do this, while building on the supervillain, finding out who he is. So I like that aspect because that was a different take on how they were going to do an origins movie as far as a kid turning into a grown man as a superhero. And Zachary Levi, oh my gosh, wonderful performance playing Shazam, because he embodied a 14 and 15-year-old kid with his vigor. And he still has that spurt of life left to play a kid. And I love it. To play a teenager or early preteen is very hard to do. And Zachary Levi nailed it in the park. Like, he nailed it. I'm like, dude, yep, you're Shazam. Nailed it. And even at the end, what was that got me in the end was because Billy Batson was so on the search to try to find his mom. And through the course of this movie, finally finds it with the foster. And he had a good two foster parents, because they were foster kids. So they housed foster kids, because the parents were foster kids. And going into that family, which is a very welcoming environment, Billy was still like, I have a home with my mom. I can find my mom. And they eventually find his mom for him. And he finally goes see his mom and was like, wow, that was that realization moment that, hey, I had a home all along. I had a home all along because you did not want me. So he gets back to his foster brother and sisters, that, you know, and the black girl, oh my God, the black girl, the little girl, she just takes the movie away. She takes my brother away because she was so sweet, she was so innocent, and she was just so smart. I love that little girl. She brought the movie home to me. And at the end, when he was like, say the word Shazam. And that was something I didn't expect, that they all got powers. I damn near started tearing up because, you know, like, Freddie always wanted to be a superhero. And I was like, wow. So he got to be a superhero. He's a superhero too. The little girl turns to Megan Good. Pedro turns to like the striking, you know, young Mexican dude with the beard. And then the Asian guy, the girl. And I'm just like, damn, they all are a part of that Shazam ring. Like, they're all Shazam, you know, one. I'm just like, wow, that is dope. This is dope, you know. So they all form a common bond, you know, like, this is a family thing. And I'm like, you know what? Y'all just killed the game, because I can see now that, you know how people for Halloween always wear those, the family always wearing that Incredible, you know, the mom Incredible, the dad Incredible, the brothers and the little baby and stuff. Now I can kind of see that, you know, either your friends or your family can all be Shazams, you know. So I'm just like, that's something I'm like, I'm going to be seeing for Halloween to come. Like, that looks really, really good. And the post-credit scenes, not too sure what that is. I still got to look at some of them, of some YouTube videos about explaining the post-credit scenes. A lot of people keep saying that's the voice for Black Adam. Not too sure. Black Adam is going to be confirmed and played by The Rock. So that's going to be stupid dope. Can't wait for that to even kind of unravel how that's going to go. So overall with Shazam, I give Shazam a 10 out of 10. Point blank, period. It's something that I wasn't expected in DC movies and DC universe. They're coming up. They're coming up. I love the formula. They're coming up. They're coming up, because I look at it like, as far as Marvel, yeah, they way into their thing. But I feel like with Avengers Endgame, some Avengers and some superheroes in Marvel are going to die. So that's going to bring you a new life to DC, because it's going to be superheroes that you never heard of before and that you've never seen before. So when they do Justice League, it's going to be done right. And even at the end with Superman, I'm like, although they didn't show Henry Cavill's or Henry Cavill's face, but just letting you know, hey, Shazam is definitely going to be in the next Justice League. Yeah. So that's why I'm really loving Shazam. That was a really good movie. I would definitely watch this again. I have to watch this again. And more so with a lot of superheroes. I can't watch superheroes when they come out for DVD releases. I don't care to watch them. But Shazam is one of those movies that I definitely want to watch again. Definitely. So, if you enjoyed my review of Shazam, post comment down below, like this video, and subscribe to my channel. It is your boy, D. Dyson. Peace.